Hiya guys, Big Chris here with basic 5-string bass. The last lesson I taught you your first song, which was The Wall, so I hope you got to grips with that. Now that one was specifically for the 5-string bass. This one can be played exactly the same on 4 or 5-string basses. Bit of an oddball because this song technically doesn't contain any bass. It was a two-piece band with the singer-guitarist using some sort of pedal to reload the tone of his guitar into the bass's register. So it sounds like a bass guitar, but it's actually a guitar that was being played. But this song is very, very widely known. It's become a football chant. It's been heard on different adverts. It's been on so many different platforms. I even believe it's been on a few video games as well. The song in question is a song called Severn Nation Army, which is by a brother and sister combo band called the White Stripes, which was released in 2003 if memory serves me correctly, and I think the album was called Elephant. I could be wrong, but if you put a Google search in for Severn Nation Army, you'll find it. Okay, so it's by the White Stripes, and the bass line goes like okay. And I'll break that down for you. Now, everyone else I've seen play this on YouTube and other bands playing covers of it and all the rest of it, play this all on one string, which is perfectly fine. But what I find, if you're playing on one string, up and down, up and down, up and down, you're using your shoulder, your elbow, everything's going up and down. If you're moving around on stage, you can quite easily lose where you are on the neck. The way I play it, I got my hand in one position. I'm using the 3 fingers. I don't actually use the second finger at all, but my hand is in one position on the neck. It's anchored to the neck, and I know where I am playing the notes I play. Okay, so the main line, you fit the first note of the bass riff, or the riff, is E, which you're going to find on the 7th fret of your A string. As 5-string bass players, that's the middle string. 4-string bass players, that's your 2nd string. Okay, there you go. So the first note there, and you're hitting this twice. Then the next note is your G, which is the 5th fret on your D string, and then you go back to the E. So it's okay. Then the next note, again, use your first finger on the 5th fret, is D on the A string. So again, use your 3rd finger, ring finger, on the E, so you're playing that twice. Then you go to the G, your first finger, sorry, I'm all over the place, sorry. So you've got a little box sort of pattern here. Yeah. After the D, you play the C, which you use your pinky 4 on the A string on the 8th fret. And then your 3rd finger on the B, which is the next note up, 7th fret of the E string. So all together you got okay. There you go. So repeat it. E, E, G, E, D, C, that's the main riff of Seven Nation Army. Again, much like the scales that I taught in the earlier lessons, there is a variation on that riff. It becomes I believe comes in on the last go through of the riff before the melody changes. So that riff, much the same as the other, it's just you put in an extra note in. Apologies for the dogs barking in the background. Sounds like that. Okay. So E, E, G, E, D. Now this is where it changes. You go to the C, back to the D, and then to the B. So you've got 2 extra notes in there. So you're double timing those 2 notes. So it's E, E, G, E, D, C, D, C, B. Okay? Put a little bend in there if you want. As I said, that comes in the last little bit before the melody changes. And when the melody changes, it's quite dramatic in the song. You go from playing basically a line to single notes in a bar, and you come up to the G, which is the third note, third fret of your E string, which I believe you hit 4 times in that sort of timing. And then it slides to the 5th fret of the E string, to the A note, for the same amount of time. You'll hear it with the song, okay? Then there's just let the last note ring, and then it goes back into the first bass line. And there you are. That's basically it in a nutshell. The only variations on those is when it comes to the guitar solo of the song. You get one run through of the first line, and the next time it runs through, it's the other variation. So it's one of the normal, one of the variation, one of the normal, one of the variation. Then when it comes to the end of that guitar solo, it goes back into the, and then repeat and repeat and repeat. Simple one to learn, but a great one to learn, because again, you're going up using your fingers of your left hand, back up and down the neck. You are changing position on the neck slightly when it goes to the other section, but it's one, again, that's instantly recognizable. You're going to have fun playing it, and everyone else is going to know it. And it's one of those ones that, oh yeah, you play it, and someone can come along with a drum beat, because it's so simple, the drum beat on there. And it's quite a powerful one. It's just the bass is going, the drums are going, boom, 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 and it just works. So sometimes simple is better. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Pick that bass up, get your fingers working, keep playing, and enjoy the instrument. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time with another song. Thanks a lot. Bye.